Hey everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat. And I wanted to share with you some of the Christmas tag backgrounds that I've got ready to use this year for some of my 2020 Christmas tags and some of the products that I've used to make these tags look the way they do. I'm going to start with this tag right here. And let me zoom you in a little closer. Absolutely love the sparkle on this tag. It's just gorgeous. And it is a tag die that I've used. I used several times last year for my tags. What I used to make the stripes is this right here. It's called Kindred Stamps, and it is called Candy Cane Stencil. And I got this from Simon Says Stamp. I used that, and I also used this Nouveau Glimmer Paste, and this one is in Garnet Red. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love how it turned out, and this is the first background I'm going to share with you. And I'll be back in 1 second with the next. Alright, here is my next tag. I love the shimmer on this one. Absolutely love it. Now there is a difference between the Nouveau Glimmer Paste and this is called Nouveau Glacier Paste. The Glimmer Paste has glitter in it. This one has mica flakes in it, which gives you this beautiful, absolutely beautiful shine. I love it. This one is called, it's a Nouveau Glacier Paste, and it's called Frostbite. I also use this Echo Park stencil right here, and it is called Cheerful Snowflake Stencil. Again, from Simon Says Stamp. These were purchased from the Tonic Nouveau website, and Tonic Studios website, and I will put a link for them in the description box for you. But this is the first tag. That's what I used to make it. I love how it turned out. This is my favorite so far. Now I messed it up and laid my finger in it right there, but I will find a way to put, whatever I put on this one, I will try to layer it over top on this side so that I cover up where I messed up. But I love how it turned out. As a matter of fact, I like the Glacier Paste so much that I ordered some more of it and have it coming hopefully today. So I will be doing some more backgrounds and share them with you in the future. Now I will tell you what I have found is that you need to cut your tags out first, then apply your mousse or your paste or whatever you're using, because if you run it through your die cutting machine, it will flatten your design in the background. Now this one's pretty flat. It's not near as dimensional. Oh, that's my little girl. Mariah's sick. We've all been sick. It's not near as dimensional as the Ranger texture paste or some of the embellishment mousses. So this one isn't as dimensional, so you might be able to run it through without making a whole lot of difference, but it would definitely flatten some of the other ones. And I'll be back in 1 second with my next tag. Alright, here is my next set of tags, and I used this Echo Park stencil right here. And I made the mistake of asking my husband to clean it for me, which is why it still has a lot of glitter on it. I won't make that mistake ever again. It was called Winter Branches. I would have just sat there and soaked this and scrubbed it in hot soapy water until I got all the glitter off. He's not quite as thorough, but it's alright because it will still work. And for this one, I used Nouveau Glimmer Paste, and this color is Emerald Green. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, you can see all this beautiful sparkle, and oh, I love it. Now, it's got a bit of a tooth to it because of all the glitter that's in it, but I love how it turned out. Absolutely love how it turned out. And I'm very happy with it. Now this is one as well that if you tried to run through your die cutting machine, because it is so dimensional and is so grabby, that it would definitely flatten down your design, and I don't think you would be as happy with it as I am with it, you know, being like this. So definitely, you know, cut out your tag or your background, whatever you're going to do, cut it out beforehand if you're going to use a die, so that you don't have to run it through and flatten out all the work that you put into making these so beautiful. So that again is my Nuvo Glimmer Paste in Emerald Green, and I will link it in the description box for you, and I'll be back in 1 second with the next. For this next one, I am using Lots of Love stencil from Clearly Besotted. And I used this Dreamweaver stencil metallic silver embossing paste, and I got this off of Amazon, and I will link it. It is an affiliate link. It will not cost you any more, but it, you know, does help me purchase a few things here for my channel, so I'll link it. It comes in a gold and a copper. I've fallen in love with the silver, so I will be definitely trying the gold and copper in this. Now this is not a tag. This is something I made for a friend. Excuse me. And it's just going to go in a pocket that she... Sorry everybody, my battery died. But this is not a tag that I'm going to use for Christmas, but this was made for a friend of mine to put in one of her traveler's notebooks. It's got a clear pocket, and she wanted a pink background with some hearts, which again is from the Clearly Besotted Lots of Love stencil set. And I used, again, this Dreamweaver metallic silver embossing paste, and this stuff is awesome. And it comes in a 4-ounce bottle, so I really liked it. And you can see the sparkle or the shine on it. It's so pretty. Absolutely love it, and will definitely be getting the gold and the copper because I think it's just gorgeous. I love the texture of it when I go to put it on. It's so smooth. It's just like using softened butter. I mean, it just goes on like butter. That's how, I mean, it's the same exact texture. It's awesome. So this is the next one, and I'll be right back with one more. Sorry guys, I did use that, and I used it for a Christmas tag. I used an Echo Park stencil right here. It's called Cheerful Snowflake Stencil, and I used the same embossing paste, and I did it on a white this time in lieu of the pink. So I'll put them side by side so you can see. And absolutely love, I mean, I love how it turned out. I love it. And we'll definitely be doing more of these. I want to get the gold and the copper so bad I can't see straight. But this is the Dreamweaver embossing paste and what it looks like on the white. And then I shared with you what it looked like on a pink background. And I'll be back in 1 second with my next one. Alright everybody, for this one I used this Echo Park stencil, and it's called Flying Reindeer. Love the stencil. And I used this Nuvo embellishment mousse, and it is in a cosmic brown. Now I picked it because it said brown, and I thought, well, I want my reindeer to be brown. But so far my husband, my mother, and my daughter have all outruled me and said that it is gold. But I still think it's gorgeous, and this is what it looks like. It's got a beautiful shimmer to it. I definitely am looking at trying to get some of their more metallic colors, because I like the way the light hits it, and it changes when the light hits it. I love it. It went on nice and smooth. Really like them. Now, I mean, it's really hard to get a perfect stencil. If you're okay with the fact that it's not always going to be perfect, which is really hard for me, because there's a little bit here where it seeped underneath, but I will just put an image on this side of the tag and cover it up, and nobody will know that it's not perfect but me and every one of you. But I love this. Absolutely love this. We'll be using more of these Nuvo products, and am over the moon excited and happy with how they have all turned out. I will be back in 1 second with my final tag to share with you the last product that I used. Alright, for this one I used the Clearly Besotted Lots of Love stencil, and theirs comes in an envelope like this. I kind of wish it came in a clear resealable package, but that's not how it comes, and I'm having trouble getting it out. Let me see if I can. It comes with additional papers in there, which makes it a little hard, but that's what it looks like right there. It's really pretty stencil. And I did use pixie spray on my stencils. I didn't use it on all of them because I didn't get it till like the last 2 or 3, and I really like the way this works. Now it does make your stencil, even after washing, still a tiny bit tacky. It's not sticking to anything. I mean, you can see I was able to take it out of here and take it off the paper without any problem. But I did, the other one that I used, I put wax paper. I put it on wax paper just to be cautious, and didn't have any trouble. So I just went ahead and stuck this one in the way it was. And this is the stencil here, or this is the tag here that I used. I used the Ranger texture paste on this one, and love the hearts. They are adorable. I believe, now I haven't tried it yet and I want to, but I believe that with any of these embellishment mousses or this texture paste, you could use your gilding flakes and get a beautiful, you know, shine on any of your stencils there that you would be using. And I mean, there are other ways to use it besides stencils, but that's what I'm looking to do, is get the gold and the silver gilding flakes. But this works. This was the first one I started using last year. As a matter of fact, here is the panel that I made with an ornament stencil. And of course, this was before I knew that I had to cut out my tags ahead of time. So I will just cut that down and make tags myself with it, because I'm not going to waste it. I love how it turned out. This texture paste from Ranger is awesome, and absolutely love how it works. Now, I will show you. This is coming up in one of my tag videos, but I'll go ahead and show it to you now. Let me get that out of the way. Last thing that I used is this, and it's texture paste transparent gloss from Ranger. This came in a 1 ounce bottle. There were 3 of them. It came with what I believe to be another thing of texture paste, this transparent gloss, and a matte finish, a transparent matte finish as well. And I used the snowflake stencil from Echo Park, and look at the shine. It dries clear. It's so pretty. Absolutely love how that worked, and will definitely be using that again in future projects, future tags. I am anxious to try the matte, but as far as I'm concerned, this gloss is amazing. I love it. I could have sat and played with this all day long. I mean, you could take and just add some onto your die cuts. It doesn't take very long for it to dry. Set it aside for 15-20 minutes. It's dry. Now, like I said, I would not run these through my embossing machine after I did this, unless I maybe let it set overnight if I wanted to cut something out. But again, it's going to flatten whatever you put it, you've used it for. But if you've just used this gloss to cover a piece of cardstock to make it shiny, you're not going to care if it flattens it down a little bit. So there's lots of things I think you could really use this for to get some really cool effects. And those are all of the mousses and paste and glitter paste and glacier paste and metallic embossing paste, which, ooh, that one wasn't sealed all the way. That's what it looks like. Isn't that cool? And I need to make sure I close these better so they don't dry out. But absolutely love them. This pixie spray worked great. I got it from Amazon as well. I will link it. I got this, I believe, from Amazon. And the other ones are from Tonic Studios, and I will link all of those for you. I will slide them back in here quickly so you can get another look at them and see how pretty. Oh, just these colors are just amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing colors. But that's what I used along with the pixie spray. So I will try to link everything in the description box. But don't just go to the links. Go to the Tonic Studios site and check out all the stuff. They even have an expanding mousse that you heat up. Now, it loses its shine once you heat it up, but it puffs up, which is really neat. I've not tried it yet, but I thought that was really cool, and I just found out about that as well. So I will share with you as I learn more, but so far this is everything that I've gotten. Alright, I hope you liked this video, and I hope that it was informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I will do my best to answer them. This is a video I'm trying to share with you these different products. So if you could give it a thumbs up so that it gets, you know, YouTube uses those thumbs up to decide what videos they, you know, share with more people. So if you could share that or give the thumbs up so that this is shared with more people so they can see all these awesome products, I would appreciate that, because I really love it and I want to get it out to as many people as I can. I am in love with these products. I paid for every one of these. This is not sponsored in any way, but I love it, and I think if I like it, I think you guys will too. And so I want to share it with you and as many of you as I can. So, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate that. And remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.